Welcome, fellow bibliophiles. Today we're diving into the wild world of street stall book finds, where literary gems hide between weathered spines and mysterious stains. These aren't your pristine bookshop purchases, these are survivors, books that have seen things like coffee spills, random subway rides, and who knows what else before dramatically landing in my hands. Some might call these used, I call them pre-loved with extreme prejudice. Let the chaotic book haul begin. My name is Jim. This is my channel. Books, reading, and stuff. Some days I find books literally thrown away in the street. I picked up this English-Russian dictionary, it's a hefty tome, thrown away in the street. But most of this book haul are books that I bought at stalls that are sometimes by the subway, sometimes at the entrance to the metro station. Most of the books here in Georgia, of course, are in Georgian or in Russian, but I do find some in English. At the entrance to Tbilisi metro station, I found this. This is Dead Cert by Dick Francis. I found this for $5, which is less than $2. I used to read a lot of Dick Francis back in the 1990s. I think I've read this one. This will be a reread. And I seem to remember this title being one of the better ones. Dick Francis writes crime thrillers set in the horse racing world. He was a jockey and he rode Devon Lock in the 1956 Grand National for the Queen. I also picked up this, Dreams Die First by Harold Robbins. I picked this up in anticipation of Garb August. This is one of the 1970s bonkbusters. I haven't read any Harold Robbins, and this is the type, quite often the type of quality of the books. This has been, well, broken in. Also, criminology is often talking about Ed McBain, and I found an Ed McBain, Death of a Nurse. This is from the 1950s, and it used to be called Murder in the Navy, was the original title. And I want to find some more poetry, and I found Alexander Pushkin. Alexander Pushkin is supposedly the greatest Russian poet. I don't know how well his poetry will come across translated into English. He was the father of Russian literature in many ways. He died in 1837 in a duel with his wife's brother-in-law and supposed lover. He was friends with Mickiewicz and with Gogol. So that's my small haul from the streets. They're not pristine condition, but they're certainly readable and they were very cheap. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. This will help me with the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.